Hello students, welcome to our English class. Today we are going to start with our new chapter, that is Nature created men and women as equal. Let us see. This is what the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, has to say. Woman is the companion of man, gifted with equal mental capacities. She has the right to participate in the minutest details in the activities of man and has the equal right to liberty of freedom and liberty with him. So, in the day when you lived so many years ago, according to him, men and women are equal. This warming up activity shows us how kids are discriminated at home. Sometimes they are made to do the housework where the brothers go to school. When she is an adult, she is only cooking and looking after the house. Children and family were cared by her. This was the condition long time ago. Now, the time has changed, but still, this kind of behavior even exists in India. Let us see to the next warming up activity, that is gender equality. What is gender equality? Gender equality is a human right, not a female fight. Now, we can say on this, you yourself can create one more slogan regarding it. Now, let us move to the chapter. Nature created men and women as equal. Now, let us see the chapter. The house and its surrounding was a site of peace. In the early morning of April, the nestles by the side of a small stream of crystal clear water. Now, what is nestles? Nestles means is close to, means it is very nearby. The streams tumble down the green mountains only 2 miles or so away. There is a stretch of hundreds of acres of fertile land rolling with yellow mustard flowers. Rolling means that is extending in a long gentle slope. Between the mountain range and the house, a garden is in the front of the house. Trees of many kinds bearing flowers of various hues and fruits grow on all sides of the house. So, this first paragraph is the explanation of nature that is surrounded in an area where a small house is located. Now, let us move to the second paragraph. The courtyard smells of jasmine, which blooms in bunches of white pearls. The fragrance mingled with thin smoke that rises from sweet-smelling incense sticks. Fragrance means what, students? Fragrance means pleasant smell. And this pleasant smell of jasmine got mingled. Mingled means what? Mingled means got mixed with. Now this sweet smell of the jasmine got mixed with the sweet smelling incense sticks. Incense sticks means which we, while worshipping to the god, we use this incense sticks, which we call it as agarbatti in Marathi or Hindi. So that is what is incense sticks. The burning incense sticks are glowing at the altar of God. Altar is a place, puja ghar that we call it in Hindi. Altar of God in the middle of the courtyard. Ashwangi is in her reading room. Now, this is a character, a girl, okay, is in her reading room and is busy writing an article. So, Ashmangi is a middle-aged woman, not a girl. She is a middle-aged woman. That is, she is sitting and reading in her room an article. She is a middle-aged mother of 3 children and a journalist. Now, what do you mean by journalist? One who writes for the newspaper various articles or something like that. And women's rights activist. Activist means she struggle for the rights of the women's. Lanthoi, her youngest daughter, entered the room. So Lanthoi is the youngest daughter. She enters her mother's room, that is Ashpangi's room. She is an intelligent girl. Today, she looks thoughtful and she takes a seat by her mother's side. Means she sits beside her mother. At the sight of her child, Ashpangi lovingly asked. When Ashpangi saw that her daughter is sitting beside her, she enthusiastically, lovingly asked, "Have you finished your studies, my dear?" Lanthoi answers, "Yes, mother, I have finished it last night. Today, being Sunday, I want to do something interesting." So, Lanthoi is very interested to do something on this Sunday. Lanthoi says and wait for her mother's response. "Tell me what you want to do." Ashmangi asked her, quite amused. Means she was very surprised to know what her daughter wished to do. So the daughter answers, "Mother, tomorrow I am going to represent the Siroi Lily's house as a speaker in a symposium at our school." Now, what is symposium? Symposium is nothing but it is a meeting where the experts take a discussion on any one particular topic. That is symposium. And this discussion is at Lanthoi's school. And the topic is God created men and women as equal. Will you spare some time to have a discussion with me? Lanthoi presses on her mother. Presses on is a phrase that is persuades someone to do something. Means she wished her mother to help her in this discussion on the given topic. Lanthoi has had a discussion with her father on the topic. Tomba. So, who is the father of Lanthoi is Tomba. Tomba, her father, is a husband supportive of activities of his wife and loving father. He is a lawyer and a social worker. So, who is a Tomba? Tomba is a social worker who advocates the cause of women, means who is greatly supporting to the women's, to their rights and supporting his wife also. He is always proud of his wife. So Tomba is always proud of Ashbangi. The 2 daughters and the son. So he is not only proud of his wife, but he is proud of his son as well as daughter. He is always proud of his wife, the 2 daughters and the son. In times of need, he extends his helping hand to his wife and children. Means whenever he is free and whenever Ashbangi needs the help of his husband always helps her. He does not discriminate. Discriminate means to treat any person or a group better or worse than another means unfair behavior. So he does not discriminate between a men's work and women's work anywhere. He shares equally with his wife in doing the household chores. Chores means routine work like cleaning, washing, cooking, feeding the children. So Tomba is always supportive to his wife. He never feels that the work done by the woman is of low level. Had he not shared in these activities in the way he does, his wife would not have been a successful profession. So today, what Ashbangi is, what she is, this is just because of the support of her husband. He wholeheartedly believes in equality irrespective of class, religion and gender. Means Tomba, he believes in the equality. Equality means he believes that everybody is equal irrespective of any class, any religion and even the gender. Gender means what? Fact of being either male or female. In his discussion with his daughter, he laments over the great injustice done on women in the society. Lament means expresses grief and sorrow. Lament means what? Expresses of grief and sorrow. That is, in his discussion with his daughter, he had explained about how the condition of women is full of sorrow and there are a lot of difficulties in the life of women over the great injustice done on the women in the society. So women are not treated equally. Lot of injustice is done over the women. This he had already discussed. Tomba had already discussed with his daughter, telling her, my dear child, the world is still full of inequality. How does Tomba explains her daughter? Saying that the world is still full of inequalities. We have to find a way to bring equality between men and women. So he says that there is a very great need to find equality between men and women. That is, after father's words are still ringing in the ears of Lanthoi, and she tells her mother of what her father has told her. So Lanthoi remembers what her father had explained her about the status of women, the condition of women. These all thoughts are still ringing in her mind. But to collect something more from her mother, she just eagerly asks her mother to tell something more. Appreciative of her husband for his views. So now that is Ashbangi, she appreciates her husband, that what he has explained, that is really a very right thing. And Ashbangi says, your father is right. In no society do women enjoy the same opportunities enjoyed by men. So what opportunities today men are enjoying, the same opportunities are not enjoyed by women. This is today's worst condition. It is because of your father that I feel no difference or inequality at home. So she says because of her husband's support, she do not find any inequality at home and in the work also. But outside our home, that is, she says, ki outside our home, outside their home, I have seen that women have been subjugated in many ways. Subjugated means what? Subjugated means dominated or controlled. Dominated or controlled. It is against the will of God. So God has created men and women. It is very true, because all the organs, two eyes, 2 ears, a nose, body features, all this is equally created by God. God has not created any discrimination. Then God has sent men and women to our earth to share the joys and sorrows of life equally, to share His blessings, and to enjoy the beauty of nature equally. So, God has sent both men and women to enjoy everything equally. But who are these people to create the discrimination? This is what your topic means. So, this is what Ashbangi explains her daughter, that this is what the topic requires to have an explanation. Ashbangi knows well that men and women are equal. Women who are half of men's race are as important as men. So we know that if 100% is the male, out of this 100%, 50% is the female's population. So that is what it is. Ashbangi knows that men and women are equal. Women are half of human's race now, but they are also as important as men. So women are equally important like men. She writes and talks about such topic. So Ashbangi, she always writes and talks about such topic. As she is a journalist, she always explains this important point. Her daughter, though a child, also understands well that her mother is not a person of lesser quality than her father. So Ashbangi, being a daughter, she also realizes that even her mother is also as great and as good, as equal. She also has all the same qualities of her father. So she says, our home is full of love with you, mother. The mother beams with love at the word of her daughter. So the mother, she is very happy when she listens her daughter saying that their house is full of love because of her mother. As a matter of fact, mother is the fountain of love in a family. So mother is a fountain of love. That is most important. This bond of love is beyond comparison with anything. So we know the loving family with a caring mother cannot be compared with anything in the world. It is because of this that motherhood has been glorified and women accept the challenge in the life to become a mother. So because of the given nature has made the woman very strong. Nature has given her the ability to become a mother, and so only because of her way of love, way of behavior, the woman has been glorified. Glorified means praised, and women accept the challenge in the life to become a mother. So students, I hope that this part is clear to you. We will soon meet in the second part. Do keep your textbook open when you are just after listening to this audio, and read it up to page number 32. 31 and 32 you will read out, and also you will do the warming up activity. Thank you.